Thank you, guys.
Okay, we are now joined with our 2022 NASCAR Cup Series champion owner, and that is Roger Penske. We'll get right to questions. If you have a question for Roger, please raise your hand and we'll get you a mic. We'll start up here to Nate and then Holly.
Nate Ryan, NBC Sports. So, Roger, your first time winning the IndyCar and the NASCAR championship in the same season. After 56 years as a team owner, how's it feel to do something new?
I think we've tried it for 31 years, so it's about time. But, what a special, weekend for us. I guess what I want to do is say a prayer for Joe Gibbs and, his family for the loss he had. I mean, that certainly is, more important than a win or a championship. So I just want to know we feel that as a team. I do personally in our family. But, no, Joey did a great job. I mean, I think you've seen what he's been able to do as he's come on the team. And, for us to have two championships in the same year is, that's what we're here for. That's the goal we have every year. And I think we've been close, but we got it this year.
What's next on the accomplishment box? Would Le Mans be next on your list?
I would say that's the mountain that we're going to try to climb in a year, to go to Le Mans and win for sure. Thank you.
Okay. Holly has had her question answered. Anything else for Roger? Go to Luis over here.
Luis Torres from the podium finish. First of all, congrats, Roger, on the championship and the Cup side. Between Joey's first championship and to now, what have you seen in that span as far as his growth and maturity to get his second championship?
Well, I think he came with us, 10 years ago. It's hard to believe that, and there was a lot of discussion, was that the right move. I have to thank Brad, who talked to me about Joey and really made the opportunity for to meet with him. And he's come on. You've seen his success. The number of races he's won for us has been amazing. But, he really, I said to him at the beginning of the year that with Brad leaving and he being the senior guy, to really put his arms around the whole team. And I think we're a lot more transparent, as a group. They certainly worked together coming here this weekend. You could see all the cars were, very competitive, and that's because they all went on the same setup, and they had a practice to see what was best, and we loaded that on the cars, and I think that he's been a big advocate for that. And then not just what he's doing on the track. Our relationship, with Shell Pennzoil couldn't be better, and it's because the job that he's done and what he does off the track, and then he and Brittany, from a philanthropy standpoint, I see another part of Joe you don't see when he puts his helmet on. But once he puts that helmet on, you want to be sure he's on your team.
Go over here.
Cooper Burns, BlazeRadioOnline.com. Does this NASCAR championship feel a little more special than others because it's the first one with a next-gen car and all the work that's gone on over the season to improve and try to find an edge over other teams?
Well, I think winning a championship, no matter what car it's in, is pretty special. And obviously to win the first race really at the Coliseum and then cap it off here was pretty amazing when you think about it. Because during the season, we weren't quite as competitive as we wanted to be as we got to know the car. And again, this teamwork we talked about made a big difference. But certainly special. Won the first race for the car and won the championship. So it was a good omen for us.
Do we have any questions from the press box? Okay, we'll stay down here. We'll go to Jenna.
Jennifer, AP, congratulations. To win the Daytona 500 on your birthday and then the IndyCar championship and now the Cup championship, I mean, is this shy of an Indy 500 win? Is this a perfect year?
Well, I hate to say one is better than the other, but I'd have to say that, put them all together. They're all first place as far as I'm concerned. And what it does to the team, the momentum, it gives not only the race team, but, the 70,000 people that are in our company, because they're all watching. And we don't win every day, do we? But it teaches us how to win and how to stay in the game, and I think that's what it's done. But, really 3 super days, super accomplishments for the team. So I can't say one's better than the other. I'm just glad to be here.
We'll go to John in the back there.
John Harfone with the Circuit Journal. Mr. Penske, just over the decades, you've won pretty much everything there is. Obviously, Le Mans is still a box you have to check, but just how have you maintained the motivation to win everything you have just over the years throughout your entire career?
Well, racing, I think I've said it before, is the common thread, through our company. The success we've had on the racetrack is really built our brand. So to me, it's part of our everyday. Really it's a menu for every single day about winning. And I think racing, shows it on the weekend. And I said to people who are in the investment business, like having your quarterly earnings every weekend. So they better be good.
Any more questions for Mr. Penske? All right, looks like we're all clear. Congratulations, Roger. I appreciate the time, and enjoy the off season.